things ready, then I can know what I'm on about.
Yeah, I've got my notes. Oh.
I'm just going to keep looking at my other iPad now, keep going through it.
Oh, yeah.
I just recorded that. I thought that'd be an interesting start.
Oh,
Hello,
right,
guys, and welcome to another TFF show. And that was a weird start. Sorry about that, but I thought that was funny. So we've got a debutant. We've got Youssef, who's based in Alexandria in Egypt, and three things. Youssef's English is so-so. He's very nervous, and also the sound quality is poor. So we're going to do our best with Youssef. So Youssef, welcome.
Hello, Rob. Hello, guys.
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And Youssef, if there's any words you don't understand, type it, and I can repeat it. We have Warren, who is now the Stoke City boss. Started off with Coventry, but he got a move to Stoke. How you doing, Warren?
Not so bad, thanks, guys.
And we have Nick Ford, and most people know Fordy as well. Hello, Fordy.
Hello.
You're a seasoned pro on here. And obviously, actually, Nick, the last time I spoke to you, you were Wigan boss, and then you got a move to Sunderland, and it's going quite well. The league form wasn't so good, but you've won the cup. Or
yeah,
the Shield.
I slipped a bit in the league. I think I was about 8th when I took over.
Yeah.
I slipped to 17th?
Yeah. That's not like you, by the way.
No, I've been changing the team around, buying a few players in, making the team more my own, and playing my more consistent team in the cup, which has worked quite well for me. So.
Yeah, was that a conscious decision to go for the cup?
No, up until the quarters, I played my reserves.
Right.
And then when I saw I had a chance of getting somewhere, I started to bring in some first teamers and mixing it up a bit, and it worked quite well, really. So.
Okay. Warren, I don't know how long you've been at Stoke now, but it was in season 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I started off at Coventry, didn't I? And I was doing all right there, actually. I played 20 games, I think. And I was on an 11-match unbeaten league run where we didn't concede a goal.
That's right, I remember.
And then the Stoke job came up, so I thought I'll have a try at that. Yeah. But I can't get any consistency with this team at the minute, for some reason. I don't know my best 11, to be honest, if I'm honest with you. I've got some good players here, but...
They're not high rated though, are they? Stoke, the previous guy was going for a youngish team.
Yeah, there is some good players. You've got Gundogan and Wijnaldum and... yeah, it's got some good players. Some good players here, but it's just getting the right balance. We're 7 points off relegation at the minute, so we're 16th. If I can just get that consistency, I can beat Tottenham last time out 2-1.
Who's your next game?
I've got Man City tomorrow, but they've hit a bit of a run, so...
We'll see.
And I've got Arsenal and Chelsea to play, yeah? So I could have the same title, really.
This is not over, Warren. You're not out of it, and neither are you, Nick.
I am not.
In the Facebook group, all the talk is that the bottom 3 are all down, and they've all said they're all down, which I don't buy that. It's still faithful.
Well, I'm 5 points clear of the relegation zone at the moment, but I've got some tough games coming up, so anything can happen, really.
Yeah, and on to Youssef. Now, Youssef, you came into TFF in season 2, and you've taken over Nick's old team, Wigan.
Yes.
And Nick did a good job at Wigan. Nick inherited a decent side from Richie, carried on the good work, got Wigan promoted. Everyone tipped Wigan to go down this year, but Nick, you were flying with Wigan before you left. And Youssef, you've come in and you've kept them there, which is a really good achievement.
Well, I managed Wigan for about 18 games in the league. 18 games in the league.
You've managed for 18 games?
Yes.
Yeah.
And since I won about 10 of them.
Yeah.
And drew 4 and lost 4.
So you've won 10, drawn 4, lost 4. That's what. Yes. I'm going to repeat back what you say because you're very faint, and it will help the people understand what you're saying. That's all. So everything you say, I'll repeat back. So you've won 10, drawn 4, lost 4. I mean, that's excellent. And Youssef, are you enjoying TFF?
It's my first season, and being in the club is something incredible.
Yes. Are you enjoying the challenge in Division 2?
Yes, but I will have a big challenge in Division 1 if I promote.
I think you will have a big challenge if you go to Division 1, but I think you will have a big challenge if you don't, because Division 2 seems to be the toughest division in TFF, in my opinion, every time.
Well, every week, top 2 change places. I don't know what will happen.
That's true. I think, from what I see, a lot of neutral people would like to see Wigan, Gillingham, and maybe Sheffield Wednesday get promoted. So a lot of people would like to see you go up.
I would like to know, but I don't know how I will perform in Division 1, especially with my own players. I have to change pretty much all my own players.
So what Youssef is saying, if you didn't hear that, is Youssef doesn't know how things would happen, how it would work if Wigan go up, because he's got an old team. What would he do?
Dilemma that, Youssef. It's a dilemma.
It's a dilemma, and Youssef, it's not unique. For example, Brentford went up last season and was a horrible old team, and I was briefly there. I shipped a few out, and then Doc came in, and I think Doc's done a good job. He's bought very well. They may go down, Brentford, but they look good for the future, and the same for Hull City as well.
Everyone told me that I will get a big prize if I win the league. So
if you go up, you would get 50 million investment, I think.
Yeah. 50 million would help me a lot.
It would help you a lot, but honestly, it doesn't go very far, to be honest. So we shall see. But Youssef, still, you have 6 matches to go. So before you think about Division 1, you know there's a lot to play for.
I know. I mean, next the game after the one tomorrow, I have a big match against Gillingham.
Against Gillingham. Massive game.
Yes.
Who is your next game? Who is the next match tomorrow?
Next match tomorrow. Let me see. I'm having a game against Norwich.
Norwich.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the Division 2 table there.
Yeah.
And I think the team to watch is Aston Villa. Won the last 6 games.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Aston Villa really should be competing for promotion every time. They should be in Division 1. They're a big club. And If was unlucky. He went very close last season. He flirted with the idea of, I think he went for the Tottenham and then the Leeds jobs. Something happened. He's ended up staying at Villa. But I actually think Villa's a great club, great job to have in TFF. And, if he goes up, it will make Division 1 even more interesting if he can do it.
Yeah. I actually think he might go up with Wigan, the 2 automatic spots.
I can't.
Cool, do, yeah.
Anyway, lads, I want to get out of Division 2 because I want to come back to that. I want to start off with. We've talked a bit about you 3 and how you're doing, but I want to go through the divisions, the promotion battles, and we'll start in Division 4. And Nick, you kindly sent me a screenshot of the table today. It looks like Sheffield Madrid have got it sewn up, and it looks like Northampton.
Yeah.
Northampton in second. Scunthorpe may do it, but
yeah, I can see the top 2 staying as they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Youssef, have you seen Division 4?
Yes, I watched the table.
Yeah.
I think that Sheffield will win the league.
Sheffield United, top of the league.
Yes, and I think that Northampton will come second, and second Stoke Cancel United will be the one to.
You think Carlisle United in the playoffs?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good shout. So I think I agree with Youssef. I would go Sheffield United, Northampton, Carlisle. Sorry to Scunthorpe.
I think the Grimsby might have a shout for the playoffs.
That's me, I'd say Grimsby.
Didn't they have a poor run of form?
They haven't lost in 6 though.
That's better. So they had a blip and they've recovered.
No. I think they might sneak the playoffs, Grimsby, to be honest.
Yeah. Oh, we lost Youssef. He might come back. The connection is poor from Egypt, but he's gone now. He might come back. Oh, there you are. You're back again.
There he is.
Yeah.
Youssef, if we lose you and you come back, it's fine. This can happen. I'm in Russia. Youssef's in Egypt. You 2 gents are in England. So it's a miracle this works.
Don't say that. Wales is.
Oh, you're in Wales. So we've got 4 different countries.
Don't say England, for God's sake.
You're in Wales. Crikey. So, right. So So you both think, Warren? You think I lost my train?
Top two.
Grimsby.
I think the top two. Sheffield United, Northampton. I think Grimsby will win playoffs.
And Nick, you think Grimsby as well?
Yeah, the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We shall see. And what about any teams outside the playoffs? Could anyone make a push?
Somebody just have a quick scout there. Put my eyes
MK
on.
Dons, someone like that.
Let's have a quick look. Nah, they're all too inconsistent. I think them are the consistent side. I can't see anybody really.
Yeah. Now, Carlisle recently had a transfer ban, I believe.
I don't know about
okay.
that. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Damien, the manager, does like to collect lots of young players.
All right. Yeah. I hate that when they go over his squad cap, do you know?
But I've been in a few game worlds with him, and it's a nightmare competing for players with him. He's in for everyone I'm looking at. But there you go.
You know me, I'm not really into all these young players. I get rid of them.
No, I know, Warren. You're all about now.
Yeah, I am about now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. We've got all these different styles.
Yeah, that's right.
What I don't believe is there's a one size fits all. I think there's room for different styles. I think either extreme there are flaws. If you go down the complete youth rated thing, I think there's a flaw, and if you go down the old, I think you need a balance. I've always said that.
Yeah, you need a more balanced approach, I think.
Yeah, I'm not saying older, but I'm just saying,
Nothing wrong with 28,
more
29.
players like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
On to Division 3, well, I have to say it's looking like Wimbledon, and then we look at Reading and Blackburn, who are having great seasons. Really, really great seasons. It's a shame that Reading and Blackburn can't both go up, but it looks like one from those two will go up in second.
Yeah, Blackburn's had a brilliant season, haven't they? One defeat.
It's amazing.
I think they have to play each other as well before the end of the season.
Big game. Two top managers. There'll be a lot of respect in that game, but both winners. I'll go for it.
It's either or of them two, I think, to take that second spot.
Yeah.
I won't like to predict which one,
No.
but whichever one gets in the playoffs, they'll win it.
Does it always work like that though? I often find that the best team in in third place doesn't always do it.
They're above everybody else, so I think whoever they get.
What about Wolves for a playoff dark horse?
Yeah, Wolves. They should be up there, really, shouldn't they? Let's be fair.
Yeah.
If I was still commentary manager, we'd have won it.
Yeah, you might well have done, Warren. Warren, what you joke, but I think you believe that. I think you'd have been up there, top 2 or 3.
Yeah.
You were in there.
But I think Wolves should be there anyway. But,
who else? So we got who's in 4th?
Orient.
Very old, high-rated team, very similar to Wimbledon, to be honest. But Andrew's a good competitive guy. And do you know what? Andrew went up last season in the playoffs.
Yeah, so
and
got the experience,
and he beat Sheffield United, who were managed by Ali.
All right, so fair news.
It's not cut and dried that if Reading are in the playoffs, they'll go up.
Yeah.
It's funny how often if a team gets promoted, because they've got the momentum, they go up again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Catch amongst the pigeons, that one. I didn't know that. So.
Yeah. Who's in 5th? It's Wolves in 5th. Who's in 6th?
Peterborough.
They're an unknown quantity, managed by Tom Parfitt, I believe.
They nearly made it into the playoffs last season, I believe.
So they're doing quite well, Peterborough.
Yeah, they are doing well. But then again, Chesterfield is just outside, 49 points. They're just outside the playoff, a point behind playoff position. So
we shall see.
Still pretty tight in there. Lots to play for in there at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, predictions, guys. Youssef, who's going up from Division 3? Do you think?
I think that it will be Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
Yeah.
And in second place, I think that it will be Reading.
Oh, you think Reading in second?
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I think Ali will do it.
And I think that
it wouldn't surprise me. And
it wouldn't surprise me.
Huh?
It wouldn't surprise me, but I've just got a feeling for Blackburn with just the 1 defeat all season. And it's my hometown, so I'm going to say Blackburn.
You're from Blackburn, Warren?
Originally, yeah.
But
I live in Wales.
But you're from Blackburn, live in Wales, support Chelsea.
Always have done all my life, since 1970, mate.
Makes loads of sense, yeah.
It does, yeah. Even my dad says that.
But you must have a soft spot for Blackburn, no?
Yeah, I don't mind them. Yeah, they're all right. They got a bit too big for the boots when they got Premier League. Like.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not like Chelsea. They're so modest and humble.
Yeah. Hey, but my favourite here is Kerry Dixon and all that. That's
fair enough. Yeah. So, okay, Youssef, you're going Wimbledon and Reading, but what about a playoff winner then? Do you think Blackburn in the playoffs?
Yes, I think that Blackburn will win. Will win the playoffs.
Yeah.
Are we all in agreement? We all think we're all being a bit boring, but we're all probably going for Wimbledon, Reading, and Blackburn in any order. Those three are going to be in Division 2.
I think so. Yeah.
But maybe Orient we were speaking a bit before. Maybe they'll set the playoffs.
I would never rule out Andrew Achilles. He's a very shrewd guy. He knows what he's doing. You can't rule out Wolves. They're much improved.
Yeah.
Peterborough have got nothing to lose, but we don't anyway. And who's in 7th position?
7th position, Chesterfield. I was talking about.
Sorry, yeah. And who's
they
in 8th?
They just dropped out at playoffs after the last match, though. They were in the playoff places.
Who's in 8th?
So 8th is Charlton.
Who?
Charlton.
Charlton managed by Ben.
Yeah. The Man team, they're only 3 points off playoffs, so
it can all change. There's a lot of games to play, and a lot of big teams are clashing. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, that's right. That's the thing, isn't it?
All right then. Yet again, it always is. It's my favourite division. I don't know why, but Division 2 is my favourite division. Youssef, let's go to you. You're in Division 2 and you're top of the pile. Do you think you're going to get promoted? You think so? Good man, confident. And Youssef, who do you see joining you in 2nd position?
I think that Gillingham.
Gillingham. Well, that would be amazing. Wigan and Gillingham. And Youssef, give us a team. Sorry, Nick. Youssef, give us a team in the playoff positions.
I actually couldn't pick, but I have to.
Yeah, you have to.
I have Swansea.
Oh, Lewis will like that. So you're going for Swansea, and they're not even in the playoff positions at the moment.
Not yet.
Okay.
No, not yet. But
interesting. All right, Warren, what do you think?
I think Villa's going to have a shout. I think Villa might get in the automatics, you know.
Yeah.
I think Villa might win it, to be honest. Not being funny, Youssef, but I've just got a feeling Villa might win it. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. You've upset him.
Yeah, I've upset him, yeah. I have a feeling that Villa might take it. Sorry, Youssef. I did upset you there.
What Warren is saying, Aston Villa will win it. Warren thinks Villa will win the league.
Yeah, I think Villa will win the league. I think you'll come 2nd, and I think Gillingham playoffs. Even though it's Mark, he's a good manager, isn't he?
Right, Nick Ford?
I think Wigan will win it. I've had a look at their remaining games. They've got 4 at home, 2 away. And if they can beat Gillingham, I think they'll get an automatic spot.
Right, this is what I think. And I'm never right, by the way. My predictions are awful. So who cares what I think, but I like to say. I think Wigan will go up. And I think Aston Villa will go up, like you said, Warren. And I think I'm never ever confident. When a team's in the top 2 and they drop down, I always think that's a problem. And I think Gillingham are going to drop down and are going to blow it in the playoffs. And I'm going to go for Sheffield Wednesday under Nick Dunks.
Got a shout there. They could do.
Yeah. Johnny did well to bring him up.
He beat me once before, so he deserved.
Yeah. What's that, Youssef? Sorry?
He beat me once before, so I think he deserves.
Dunks was doing quite well with Grimsby after a bad season last year. He'll be the first to admit that. He turned Grimsby around. They were right up there, I think, when he left. I think they were in the top 2 or 3, something like that. And then he's gone to Sheffield Wednesday. Johnny's left a nice foundation, and Nick's carried on the good work. And it's a really good club to be at.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going well Wednesday, actually. They are going well.
But we've got to mention the other teams. Right in there, is it Dan Smith and Bournemouth? Were they in 4th?
Oh, yeah.
Can't rule them out.
They've only lost 2 out of 6. They're going quite well.
Dan's a top manager, top bloke.
I think the playoffs will be very tight.
Oh, it'd be brilliant. I'm going to need one of you guys to screenshot me the results because I want to see it. I'm really looking forward to it. So we got Wigan, Gillingham, we got Villa, Bournemouth, then we got Sheffield Wednesday. Who's in 6?
QPR, but they've lost 4 of 6 there. They're on the downward spiral.
Right.
And who's in 7th?
Swansea.
Yeah.
So Swansea are pushing hard.
Yeah. Then again, 3 wins.
So they should be. They should have been up there from the start.
Yes, they should, Nick.
Try to make a best of it.
Yes, no. Lewis, for those that are not in the Facebook group, explained this the other day. He went for 2 cups. I think he got to the quarterfinals in 1 cup. I think he was the first team to beat Arsenal this season, which was a great result. But Lewis held his hands up, said he got a couple of things wrong. The only thing I can see from afar is really Lewis shouldn't have been going for cups. He should have been prioritising promotion. That was all he needed to do.
Yeah.
But
The thing about the cups, I reached the semi-final with reserve.
He got to a semi-final, Lewis.
Yes, I lost to Chelsea in the semi-final.
Yeah, I mean that's a good achievement, isn't it? But
good.
and
He said that he tried to win the cup, so I don't think that he did a good job at trying to win the league.
No, you think he should have gone for the league, Youssef?
Yes, I mean he should try to win the league or to get promoted, then try to win the cup, not the other way.
Yeah, it was an unusual decision because most teams going down, the first thing they're thinking is go back up. Dario's done really good at QPR. They've improved from last season, but just falling short at the moment.
Yeah.
That's all. Now, while we're in Division 2, in my opinion, there's quite a few medium-sized big clubs that should be doing a lot better.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, there's one or two. Forest should be doing better.
So let's dig them out because it's the panel show, you know. Who should be doing better?
I think
First off,
compared to how they did last season, Forest should be doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derby, perhaps.
Derby, I would have said Derby.
I'm surprised with
Derby.
Derby. Again, sorry to keep quoting the Facebook group, but it is a good platform and I see a lot. And Michael today, another one, held his hand up and said, yeah, it's not been good enough, but I think his signings are very good and I think long term they'll be fine. But I think he'll be disappointed they were nowhere near the promotion spots. But next season...
Fulham are pretty dire as well, aren't they?
Yeah, Fulham have been dire for the whole TFF, to be honest. Fulham have never had a manager who's cared about them, and I feel sorry for him. I don't know much about this new guy, so perhaps he'll turn it round. We've got to give him a chance. SJ.
4 wins all season. It's not good, is it?
But that's not the current manager's fault, because he's only...
No, I'm not saying that. No, I'm not saying.
I think the previous guy didn't really do much. Brighton, bottom 3. Is that right?
Well, how long's the guy been at Brighton? I'm not sure. Let's have a look.
He's been there from season 1.
Oh, was he? All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's pretty poor then, isn't it?
I think so. If I'm looking at Division 2, at the start of TFF, I would say Brighton are one of the more attractive teams to take.
Oh yeah, definitely. They should be higher than that, I think. I didn't know he'd been there from the start. Right? Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, there's a real chance they're going down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 32 points. I have to put my eyes on. I can't see them. Yeah, 32 points. Man, you're still to play for. Still, you're going down all the way up to Norwich, I think.
Norwich. Now Norwich are managed by DP, who's been in this game a long time. He's a top manager. You know him quite well, Warren, don't you?
Yeah, I know him from Tottenham London and that. Yeah, he's a good manager. But,
yeah. So are you surprised with Norwich's position?
I am, to be honest. Yeah, I thought they'd be better than that. Yeah, with DP managing, definitely.
He's brought some good talent, hasn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know really. 11 defeats, 9 wins. He's pretty inconsistent. He's like me at Stoke. He's win 6, lose 5, draw 3. You know what I mean? So
I mean, all these managers, right? Dave Faint, Michael Bowles, DP. Who else? These kind of guys. They've played this game a long time, so they're not bad managers. So does this show how hard TFF is becoming and how hard Division 2 is.
TFF is a tough league.
Yeah, it's a tough league.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, Division 2 is the hardest league.
Yeah. It's like in real life, isn't it? Championships, you always
it really is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good teams underperforming in Div 2. I mean, after 3 games, I was bottom with Wigan, and then I win the next 7 before I took over Sunderland.
Crazy.
So,
Yeah.
Middlesbrough, another team.
Yeah, they're struggling a bit, aren't they? Middlesbrough.
Deadwood, really.
They got relegated. I mean, what are they now? Mid-table or just below?
14th Middlesbrough. 14th at the moment, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Should be doing better out of a big club like that. They're a big club, aren't they, Middlesbrough?
Should be in the playoffs at least.
They're a big club in Division 2.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah.
They already have a better squad than mine.
What did you say, Youssef?
They already have a better squad than mine.
I didn't hear that. Sorry, mate.
They already have a better squad than mine.
Yes, that's really. Is it a higher rated squad than Wigan? Or more valuable?
They're probably more valuable. Yeah.
I'll tell you now.
They are rating there.
Middlesbrough squad, 111 million.
Yeah.
111.8 million.
Do us
That's
a favour,
woman,
lads.
isn't it?
Can one of you check out the squad value of Ipswich under Snake? Because he's made some unbelievable signings.
I'll have a look now. Just a minute. Ipswich.
And I think they're underachieving on the pitch. Not off the pitch. He's doing well off the pitch, but on the pitch.
See, 75.8 compared to 111 at Middlesbrough.
I'm surprised.
Big difference, isn't it?
But Ipswich have got some quality players there.
Yeah. That's the first team. So I'm only looking at the first team. I'm not looking at youth.
If you looked at the youth team, what's the value of his youth?
I'll look at his youth now. I don't know. His youth team, 16.1.
All right, so he's pushing towards that 100 million barrier.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. No outstanding youth, though. I don't think.
Well, he had didn't he have the Lazio midfielder?
Young lads.
Yeah.
Only a 78.
Perhaps
no,
he sold.
McKennie, I must have sold him. McKennie. That's the only midfielder I can see he's got.
Snake's got a good eye for talent. The other one as well, I've not mentioned in a while, but he's really good at scouting and getting players in, is Alan Zhang at Rotherham. And I wonder what their valuation is.
I'll tell you now. Rotherham. Let's have a look. Come here, my stat man, aren't I? Let's have a look. Rotherham 76.7 first team.
Yeah, check his youth team out.
Youth team 31.8.
Right, that's really impressive because Rotherham were one of the weakest teams in Division 2 at the start. He's added huge value to Rotherham.
23 youth players. Again, no really outstanding ones, though.
Well, he gets a hell of a lot of rises.
Yeah.
Alan Zhang, whoever you are, I don't even know if you watch this show, but you're very good at finding young players, so fair play.
Yeah, they might turn out to be brilliant, you know what I mean? I don't think I'd keep them, but hey.
No. Then I
want
to give a mention to Mick Oldfield at Barnsley. He's doing a great job at Barnsley.
Yeah. 8th. Barnsley's doing well. 8th.
They survived by the skin of their teeth last year and actually sent Blackburn down. And it was
they could quite easily get in playoffs, could Barnsley.
Yeah. I rate Mick, and he always seems to take his hometown club. He doesn't go for a quick fix either, and he's with a small club, so everything's against him. So I think they're punching well above their weight.
Yeah, he's doing well at Barnsley, actually. I think they could sneak in and move QPR in the playoffs.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think Lewis with Swansea has got the bit between his teeth and might just sneak in there.
That could do, but good achievement if he does get there, mate, with that sort of Barnsley side.
Yeah. All right, so that's Division 2 covered. Now, the Division 1 title race, which is starting to mirror last year's. Last year's title race was dead. There was no title race, and then suddenly there was, because Hammer decided to have some sort of meltdown. It allowed Man City and Arsenal as well. And again, the same's happened, but Arsenal running away with it. Has Arsenal thrown it all away, or are they back in it?
Well,
Where do you see this title race going, guys?
I think Arsenal have got really tough games to come. They've still got to play Liverpool and Chelsea.
Yeah, Chelsea
Before the
last
end of
game
the
of the season.
And
Yeah.
Stoke.
Very tough run in.
Yeah.
Now, what's happened to Arsenal because they were flying? Is it the fact they went on a cup run?
He
They had a bit of
concentrated
a
on the
cup
cups,
run.
didn't he?
Yeah.
Ken concentrated on the cups, didn't he? And I think he shot himself in the foot a bit there.
Should he have just gone for the league?
If it were me, I would have. I'd have gone for the league start on.
When he was in his position, I would have played my best team in the league.
Yeah, definitely. But hey, everybody to their own, innit? You know what I mean? He thought he maybe thought he had the squad to do it all. You don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've seen Ben's reserve team and it's pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't call them reserves when you've got some of the players he's got. He's got an unbelievable squad. I know, and one thing Ben has done is he inherited a great side and a great club, but he's added to it. He's added value to it.
Yeah.
They're worth a lot of money.
He signed Messi.
Yeah, he's got
he was
Neymar now
scoring
as well, hasn't he?
At least a goal a game.
Yeah.
Right.
But you can't be signing players like that, can you?
He destroyed me once in a friendly before.
What happened, Youssef?
Ben destroyed me once in a friendly before.
Didn't catch that. Sorry.
Ben destroyed me once before in a friendly.
Oh, he destroyed you in a friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, we don't need to mention that.
Yeah,
Get that out.
That's not part of my narrative tonight, Youssef. I'm talking about now. I like Ben. He's a good guy, but I've had a bit of fun because this is what I think. If Arsenal don't win anything this season, he is under a bit of scrutiny because that's now. At the end of the day, he's actually done well in TFF. He's always near the title. He's always in a cup final or a semi-final. But at the end of the day, he could end up with nothing after 2 seasons.
He's a top manager, he's Ben, though, I think.
He's a top manager and he's a top lad. But I've a bit cheekily, but I've labelled him Bridesmaid Ben. So until he wins something, I'm calling Ben Bridesmaid Ben. But listen, Ben gives out a lot, so Ben he can take it. But
I played Liverpool game before last.
You did?
Absolutely. I did. They battered me 4-1 2 games ago. They had a good side, like so. But I could have a say in the title, you know. I've got Arsenal and Chelsea to come.
Definitely.
If I get a point off each of them.
Yeah.
I've got to play Liverpool before the end of the season.
So 40, you're thinking? Do you think Liverpool win it?
I do actually. I think they'll hang on now. They've just taken top spot recently, and I think is it Johnny?
Yeah.
Johnny McKenna?
Yeah.
I think he's done amazing. He's done really well.
Yeah, Johnny's a rival to you, sort of. I always think of you and Johnny with that battle in Division 3.
Yeah, with Sheffield Wednesday and Wigan.
Yeah. And Johnny, when he took over at Liverpool, they were nowhere near the title race. So has it surprised you that Liverpool were in there?
A little bit. He's made some good signings, I think, and he's taken advantage of Arsenal's slide, really.
Yeah.
A bit like Man City with Spurs last season.
That's right. Similarity.
I think they're the only side that's taken me apart like they have this season. I scored first, and then that Ritters watched it, and we just. I thought, well, here we go. Like, you know what I mean? Go. Oh. They're the only side that's really ripped me apart, I think, this season.
So Warren, where's your money on?
Liverpool, I think. Where they tore me to bits, I think. Yeah. But then again, I've got them two to play on Arsenal and Chelsea, like I said. So.
Youssef, what do you think? Who's going to win it?
Arsenal.
You think Arsenal?
Oh.
Interesting. Any reason?
Not so much. No reason.
No reason. They've got a very strong side.
Yes. That's my main.
I'm pretty sure whatever I say will be wrong. So I'm gonna say Johnny at Liverpool as well. But
Chelsea is strong, though, aren't they? Chelsea is a strong side.
Glenn took a lot of stick last season, which I felt was fair. Chelsea were poor last year. They went on a good run at the end of last season and got fourth, but they were way out of the top four all season and out of all the cups. But this year, they've done great. They've done really great.
Yeah.
They've won a cup and they've been fighting for a title, and that's where they should be, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
If, for example, Kev can do that maybe next season, then the pressure comes off someone like Kev, as it did with Glenn.
Yeah. But it's like Kev said, innit, though, he's got a good side, but he just can't get him ticking over for some reason.
And United always have, or he says he always has, majority of possession and chances, but they just don't seem to convert them.
What do you make of that then, Nick?
I don't know really. I mean, he's got good enough players. Maybe he needs a top striker up front.
Harry Kane not a top striker?
Well, doesn't seem to do it in SM. I noticed some players seem to score for fun. Even there's an 87 I've been using in other setups that just scores for fun for me. But
I don't know. I think it's hard to find a better striker than Kane. I think.
Yeah.
I don't think Kane's the problem.
But if you want purely goals, then perhaps a lower rated might do it. I don't know.
Yeah, you can never tell, can you? Sometimes these lower rated players come in and smash it, don't
they?
Yeah. Well, we shall see. I know that I don't think Kev will be going anytime soon, so on to next season. But the pressure will stay on him.
Yeah,
it will stay.
So, Nick's doing well at West Ham. They've started getting some results, haven't they?
Pressure was on Nick last year, and the pressure was also on Andy at Everton. But both of them have turned it around.
Yeah,
West Ham have been on a good run recently, and they've been doing well.
I think Nick,
this was always part of
his plan.
Yeah. So again?
I think Nick was always going to struggle first season.
Yeah.
Because of the signings he makes, they're not for the here and now; they're for the future.
No.
Yeah.
All these signings are under 25 years of age.
That's right. Yeah.
But he's so now he has a Senio in the ranks.
Good signing. I'm glad
I
signed him after this week's game. Because I played him on Thursday night and I beat him. But
right. I think West Ham in the next 2 or 3 seasons will win something in TFF.
Yeah, could very well do. It's got a good side there now.
So that's the title race. Right, I wrote down my little agenda. Right, here we are. This is something that I've wanted to raise. I don't know about you guys, but the reviews and the updates seem to be really, really slow. Any thoughts on that?
Doesn't really bother me, to be honest.
No, because you're going down your players.
Nah, they're all on the up.
We've been waiting for the Dutch review for ages. It's a bit of a joke.
Well, did we get Belgium?
No, not yet.
Portugal?
Yeah. Russia, they're due as well.
Holland, Portugal, Sweden?
Yeah.
Greece, we've had Greece, haven't we? Turkey?
Yeah.
We've not had Turkey.
No. It's funny because they were doing quite quickly before Christmas, and then it all slowed down.
Yeah,
but they were doing half a league, weren't they? They were doing so many clubs, and then they seem to drop off, and then they go back again.
I mean, what's going on? Are they short of staff? What have they got? Two people?
No idea.
They're concentrating on these card games, aren't they?
I mean, what is this? What is Soccer Manager? Is it a couple of lads in Preston running it from a garage? Is that what it is?
Yeah, won't surprise me.
Probably.
I don't think they've quite expanded.
No. They're trying all these other things, aren't they? They're forgetting them.
These other games they're concentrating on.
Yeah, but they're all bollocks. Youssef, what did you say?
I was saying that they are focusing so much on the inter game.
Yeah, they're focusing on the things that bring them money.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Bastards. How dare they think of themselves? Yeah. So maybe we need to break away. If we have people that are IT skilled, maybe we can make our own one. I don't know.
Yeah. You won't get the players then, though, would you? Because you've got to have the copyright and all, haven't you?
Yeah, but just imagine if we could build our own SM.
I'd
have it inbuilt that you could do little videos and add videos to the newsfeed.
That'd be good.
Yeah, little things like that. Yeah, make it really interactive. Yeah,
that's what I like about this one. So interactive. I was gutted when you left before and you weren't doing any.
I know. Well, I've said this a couple of times, but let's say this again. And I've thought about this. So I've left. I think I've left FSM 3 times now, and in the past year, twice I've quit this year, and it's very I'm a very impulsive person. But as the truth was, I was very, very busy sorting a lot of things out. I've moved to Russia. There was a lot of paperwork to sort out, and I've got another move coming up in September, and I was sorting all that out. And I was looking after some relatives. So it was a lot going on in my private life. Yeah. And the thing with SM is I love it, but it's so addictive. And I felt it was distracting me to an unhealthy level.
But real life counts first, doesn't it?
It does, but the problem with that is when you're in a game world like TFF and then you leave it, you can't get back in. And to be fair, because I said I wanted to come back in as soon as possible, and I haven't spoke to Nick, but I can understand people with reservations about letting me back in. And for now, I'm quite cool and quite relaxed. I do want to come back into it.
Yeah.
But I don't. Having quit already twice, I can understand why people have got the ump or are pissed off or
I'm
not quite
just
sure
glad you're
about
back
me.
now.
So we'll let things settle down, and hopefully I can come back next season.
Yeah,
I'll take any old team in Division 4. I'm really not bothered.
Yeah, just don't take a big team.
No, I'm not cut out for it. I don't enjoy it. I really don't.
No.
I was going to ask you, Warren, and also Nick, and this might apply to Youssef later, but Warren, do you regret leaving Coventry?
I don't regret leaving Coventry, no. I thought I did it alright while I was there. But I was glad to step into Stoke, because I kept watching the lad that was the Stoke manager before, and he kept mulling about it, and I thought, that's quite a decent squad, that. And if you get somebody who might be, but as it proves, I haven't really done much there yet. But no, I don't regret it. I think I'll do all right at Stoke. I'm not in any hurry to leave Stoke. I think if we survive this year, next year I could make a push at them. So
yeah, Fordy, what about you? You've said a couple of times.
Yeah, part of me still regrets leaving Wigan, because the idea of managing to get 2 promotions in consecutive seasons would have been amazing. But saying that, Sunderland were too tempting not to take them. I was starting to make the team my own now, so I starting to do quite well.
Yeah, and I think you've won a cup. You've got another piece of silverware in the bag, and Sunderland get decent crowds in TFF, don't they?
Yeah, the revenue is good. Yeah.
So I think now you made the right decision, but at the time I was questioning it as well.
Yeah.
Now, Youssef, these two both left the team to go to a bigger team. Would you do that, or would you like to stay at Wigan?
I would like to stay at Wigan if I made the squad mine.
Very good. So you want to make Wigan yours. It's funny because Wigan have had 3 managers, but they've all been good managers. So although Wigan have always had a lot of changes, Wigan have actually been cared for. They've had a bit of love, whereas there's some teams in TFF have had no love. And I'm the same as you, Nick. I think my big mistake was probably leaving Colchester. I should never have left them. I was happy there and I did a nice little job. But to be fair to Johnny, I think Johnny's taken them on to the next level. He's done even better than me. So I'm pleased to see him doing quite well. And they're an outside chance of making the playoffs himself.
Yeah. Well, are they in Division 3 this season?
Sorry, Nick.
Do you know what league position they've got this season in 3?
They're Colchester are just outside the playoffs, 2 or 3 spots away.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know how many points. 3, 4, 5, something like that.
Okay, that's good.
I've just had a look. Statman's just had a look. I'll tell you.
Cheers.
They're 9th at Colchester.
They're doing nice. They're doing good.
Yeah.
45 points.
They're doing well, and because I left Johnny, I think with a good setup, but it wasn't a high-rated setup. It was one of the lower-rated setups in Division 3.
But
But
they're doing all right.
But I left him with a decent squad value, but not a team that were going to be contending for promotion. And I think he's done better than I thought, to be honest.
Well, they're only 5 points from the playoffs.
Yeah, and Colchester don't generate a lot of money through Gates, so I think Johnny's done well tactically.
Yeah, good job there, definitely.
Yeah.
Better than last manager.
Sorry, Warren.
Better than last manager.
Who was that?
Yeah, Warren, me and you. Whoa. Right. Stoke City are not safe yet, you know that?
No, I know that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right then, that's the reviews and all that rhubarb. This is the next thing. I'm not in the game world, but I do get sent things, and I am in the Facebook group. I saw a thread from Mark Stewart, the Gillingham boss, and I've been hearing some things from Noisy, the Watford boss, and it seems to me the pair of them are not quite happy where they are.
Yeah. See, we're looking at Division 1 before we know it. He's in 4th place, isn't he?
Yeah,
they're both
well.
doing great. They're both doing great.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can't understand why he's not happy there. He's built a good team there, and 4th for himself. You're not going to get much better than that, are you?
No, it's good. It's good league position.
But then, Warren, what you just said is that not the problem? He's not going to get much better. He's hit the ceiling.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but who do you take over? None of the others are going to leave.
That is the issue that I want to raise. Because
well, with the revenue he'll get next season, if he's in top 4 from the SM European competition, why not push up?
Yeah, I think Noisy should stay, and we'll see what happens. But
yeah.
Okay, then on to Mark Stewart. How far can you take a club like Gillingham?
Well, if they get promoted this season, I would imagine they'll get in the region of 50 million investment. So, who knows?
Yeah. He's a good manager as well, Mark, you know. He could turn that. He could make that a good first division side.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you two would be kind of saying stay then, sort of.
Yeah.
Or stay for give it another season maybe. You know, do as well, you know.
Yeah. Youssef, what do you think?
I think that Mark especially should stay at Gillingham.
You think he should stay at Gillingham?
Yes, he's doing a good job. He's second place. He might be one.
He might get second place.
He might even win the league.
He might do. He might win the league, yeah. But what about this question then? Okay, so they're getting frustrated because maybe they feel like they can't take their club any further. Should TFF be a game world where there's more flow, more movement of managers?
No.
Well, I could bring in, I'll just say, in top 100, right?
Go on.
We have a thing. If you finish bottom 3 or anything like that, you sack.
Right.
Well, it's bottom 2 clubs get
Yeah.
sacked. The bottom 2 managers have to leave the club. So there's always a constant flow. Because people then leave their clubs to go to them.
Does it work, Warren?
It does work, I think, yeah. It does work.
But Warren, was that agreed from day one?
That's from day one, that, isn't it? So the bottom 2 always leave.
That's the problem TFF have then. And that's what people will argue. You can't implement that in season 3.
No, I suppose not, no. But it does, you know.
Could we not vote on it for season 4?
Yeah, but it's, you know, some people don't like leaving their clubs, do they? So,
no, they don't.
So when you're in the top 100, you knew that from the start. If you finish bottom 2, you've got to leave your club. Some managers get the club back if there's not enough interest. They'll let them take it back. Or if they've only joined halfway through, you don't get sacked because they'll say, well, you've only had it.
But then if you're in the bottom 3, why not? Sack them.
Yeah,
that's what I agree with. But Nick, you don't think there should be a flow? You think people should just stay?
Well, yeah. I mean, the problem is that top 100 had that from the start, and it would be difficult to. I think it'd be a close thing if we had a vote. I think. But
it would be difficult, but what's your personal feeling? Would you not think the game would be better?
I was more referring to players that perhaps are expected to do better, but underperform, but still perhaps finish mid-table. Whereas if you finish bottom 3, you've done pretty badly in that season. So yeah, there's an argument for sacking.
But I think it's all relative. If you're a massive giant club and you come 7th, and you're a mid-table club and you finish in the bottom 5, I think they're kind of equal.
Or we could have introduced targets. I think it was Cam, and it was one of his worlds. He got everyone to make a prediction for their league position, and if they didn't meet it, then they had to perhaps drop down to a lower division club.
Would you be okay with that?
But that was in top 100 as well. They didn't do it this season, but they were what they call manager stipulations, and they used to put it on the website. So not everybody did it, but some did, and they said if I don't finish in the top 5, I'll resign my job, and somebody else can take it on.
Yeah.
So, in season 1, Cam, Richie, and myself, ironically, none of us are in TFF now, but us 3, I think we're all keen on targets, and most people didn't like that at all. Noisy said he thought I was an arsehole. So there you go.
But yeah, you know, the stipulations in top 100. You don't have to quit it. If you can make that at the beginning of the season, but not everybody did. But you know, if I had done it, I'd have said, well, fair enough. I didn't reach my target I wanted. I'll back him in and let somebody else do it.
I would. If I was manager of a big club and I didn't hit it, I'd drop down. Because for me, being in the game world is the best thing. If you lose a club, you lose a club.
And it's more realistic, isn't it?
I think so. Youssef, Youssef, what about you? Do you think managers should have targets to aim for?
Yes, I think that big clubs should have targets.
You do. You agree with that?
Yes.
I think if we did a vote in TFF, I think more people would agree with me now rather than in season 1 when they didn't. I think it would be close.
Yeah.
I think half the game wouldn't even log on or even know about the vote because there's a lot of inactive managers. But I think a lot of people would be in favour of this.
Yeah. If people like you said, like Mark and people like who think they took them as far as they can, they might get another challenge. You see, things like that.
Well, what we don't want is
it's a merry-go-round, isn't it?
You don't want to lose people like Mark.
So they've got that merry-go-round going on where they've got the chance of
exactly.
But then, would you give them just 1 season or would you give them 2?
I think 2 seasons is decent, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good. Yeah. But these things, would they be implemented? I don't know. Some people don't like it, do they? You're not going to, like Nick's not going to make that decision just for.
But then this is what I say to that. Warren, you say some people don't like it, but often the people who don't like it are the people with most to lose.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
really, I think most people would be in favour of it. But
I would, because I think it keeps it realistic.
Well, this is a thing then maybe for the game world. Have this out in the newsfeed, have a debate, have discussion. Don't all get personal and insult each other, but voice your opinions. And I'd like to see the panel show create a bit more debate and people start commenting on it. And I'd like a bit more interaction. If people can comment on the YouTube vids.
Yeah.
I get messages in the Facebook group, but that's an internal thing. I want the TFF newsfeed and Game World to be linked to this panel show more, and I'd like to hear more from managers that would never come on here.
Yeah, and I think you get a lot of people that watch the shows, don't you? A hell of a lot of people watching, just out of interest.
But they're very quiet and they never say anything. I'd love to hear what they think. And even if they think I'm a prick and they don't like me, tell me. Fine, I don't care. And or if they've got improvements for this or for the game world, tell me.
Yeah, but with the amount of different people you're getting on now, I think it's good that everybody's having a say and they can see that and maybe put the box, Well, so I said, Youssef's pretty quiet there, but on here he's saying what he thinks.
That's the idea. It's a platform for anybody to come on.
I think more managers should definitely come on.
Yeah, look at Youssef. Youssef, you are English is not your language. You were a little bit shy, but you've come on and you've tried your best. And I think it's good that people can see you, know that you're the Wigan boss. I think that's brilliant.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I don't have a problem with people not coming on. By the way, I respect that. That's fine. They've got all their reasons. But what I'm saying is, you could still get involved. Like for example, James Murray, the Sheffield United manager. I don't think he's going to come on. It's not for him. But he's a really good guy. And in the Facebook group, we've got a Facebook page. He does a team of the week from the managers that go on the panel show. And it's it's brilliant how he does it. It's like all these 3D graphics. It's all laid out like a Sky Sports special. And it's,
I can't see that on other social media. So I'm
But Warren, if you wanted to, you could just create a complete blank Facebook account just to come into the thing if you wanted to. It's just a means to talk to people. It's up to you.
I don't really do it.
But Youssef, you're in the Facebook group, and actually, Youssef, Youssef's written English is very good. Youssef, you're very vocal in the Facebook group. You say a lot.
Actually, I'm taking this as a student. I'm trying to improve my English.
You are trying to improve your English, so this will help. Your speaking and listening, this will help. So, just another thing I'm giving to the world. I'm now helping people with their English. Yeah.
But you can't understand the word I'm saying.
My English isn't obviously brilliant either.
What's your Russian like?
My Russian, it's I know about 10 words.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. Assassin.
Johnny McKenna is fluent in Russian.
Yeah.
I think he's even been on Russian TV.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, did any of you see the show earlier? I did a World Cup special.
I've watched some of it already. Yeah.
Johnny was on that.
Yeah.
Well,
And
last
Andrew
thing,
Flynn as well.
squad caps. Just a small thing to end the show on. I believe they're going to go to 40 for season 3.
I think that's too many.
That's good.
I think 30 is good.
Warren, I completely agree with you, but that's extreme. I would have been happy with 35.
Yeah.
30, 35 for me, but most people hate that.
I actually want it to come down. The following season should be 35, I think.
This is another thing. Let's get these debates going. Let's put a bit of pressure on Nick Justice because he's sitting there in his ivory towers.
Yeah.
I think 30 is ample. Yeah,
I'll be happy with that.
You've got 2 sides there, haven't you?
Off the top of my head, there's a few managers that would hate this, right? I know that Bowlesy at Derby would hate this. Damien at Carlisle would hate this. A couple of others would. But I also know a lot of managers that would be for this. And again, my agenda would be the health of the game world, the longevity of it.
That's right, yeah. No, I think 30 is ample. Plenty of players.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. Well, that's what we set in NWO when we created it, and
that's working okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's you've got a first team, you've got the second team, and then you've got 6 youths.
That's right, yeah. That's all you need, isn't it?
It's my maths right, or 8 youths.
What more do you need?
Yeah.
What more do you need?
Because I think it's like a real life Chelsea where a lot of people they want to stockpile all the talent of Europe, like Chelsea in real life.
Well, Man City is not Chelsea.
Oh right, okay. Yeah. You would never know listening to you that you're a Chelsea fan, Warren.
No. Chelsea have got like 40 players out on loan all over Europe.
It's more than that.
They've had.
Yeah.
It disappoints me sometimes they won't play some of these young kids. But
absolutely. Absolutely. That's another subject. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, Chelsea have let some of the best talent in the world go, haven't they?
And, De Bruyne.
Yeah.
De Bruyne,
Salah.
Lukaku. Salah. Yeah.
Schürrle. What's his name?
Schürrle. Yeah. I'm talking about some great players down there, aren't we?
Yeah. So, anyway, guys, anything you 3 want to add? Because I'm all out now.
No, I just want to thank you for running these panels, Rob. You do a great job.
Well, no, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But it's and I'm a sociable butterfly, so I like all these things. Right now, my situation is I'm living on a gated community area in Moscow, about 45 minutes from the city, and there's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. My life is just work. So this is a really good outlet for me. So that's the truth. I'm lonely. So this is nice.
Get on Russian Tinder.
No, my Tinder days are over, Nick. Yeah. But no, I want this to sort of take off, and I want more people to come on, and I enjoy them. And I love when new people come on, like Youssef's come on today. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, and I enjoy it. I was a bit, like I said, a bit. We were the same when he left before, because of the interaction we'd had on the game world.
Well, do you know what? If Nick has got a reason why I'm not coming back, I understand it, and hopefully, I think there might even be a rule where you can't keep quitting and coming back, I think that's a genuine rule, and I understand that, and I agree with it. So hopefully in season 3, can we'll make a fresh, clean slate, and I come back. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah.
On the condition that you can't leave again.
I know, and I will. I'm settled now. Honestly, the last few months has been a nightmare, but I'm settled now, so I wouldn't leave. But
and you're in the perfect place for the World Cup as well in the summer.
Yeah, and I'm in Moscow. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity because to have the World Cup in this year that I'm here, it was too good to be true. That's why I'm doing this World Cup special. By the way, any of you want to come on to that, you can. And we covered I should have had you on today, Youssef, because Egypt are in Russia's group. Youssef, are you going to watch the World Cup?
Of course.
And where do you think Egypt will do well this year?
I think so, yeah. I'll go.
Salah, it's amazing.
What would be a good World Cup for Egypt? Second round?
Second or third round.
Yeah. If you could get out of the group, I think Egypt-Russia is a very big game. Very big.
Yes.
They'll probably do better than England.
Yeah. I've got no expectations of England, and I haven't for a long time.
No.
Well, watching the final score today on TV, and it sounds like all our keepers had nightmares today. Butland and Pickford and...
I'd probably take Pickford out of the lot at the moment. He would be my number 1.
Yeah. But when they were talking on TV today, it sounded like they all had nightmares. So...
Well, you had Pickford and Butland against each other today, didn't you? But
Joe
Hart's lost it. Who else? Nick Pope is a shout. I would take him.
Yeah.
In that pool though, now we're talking about goalkeepers here. We're near World Cup and we haven't got a settled number one.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's bad, isn't it? That really.
Shouldn't be Joe Hart. No way.
No, I think I would go for Pickford, Butland, and Pope. They'd be my 3 goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, lads. Let's try and get you on. I will get all 3 of you on again in the future because.
Okay.
Yeah. Warren, if you've got any influence on these top 100 guys, try and. If there's, I'd love to hear from them. Get them on.
Well, I have no influence on them, no. They always speak to me anyway.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
even if people, like I say, one last time, even if you don't want to come on Skype, you're not on Facebook, but you secretly watch these videos, let us know.
Yeah.
Or post in the newsfeed. Just watch the show, lads. I thought it was okay. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put it on while see what happens.
Yeah. Cheers very much. I'll get this uploaded. Should be on YouTube in a couple of hours.
All right, guys. Nice to see you.
Cheers,
See you later.
Bye.
See you guys.
See you later, boys.